Welcome back everyone. Today we're going to be doing another video on how to make a Minecraft server on the latest update. Today we're going to be assuming that whatever you use in CurseForge does not have a server pack already made for you, so we're going to go through and make one from scratch. So the first thing you're going to want to do is go to a web browser and install CurseForge. You can just get it here, and you can go to the CurseForge app, and then there'll be a download for you. Once you have it installed, we're going to go ahead and open up CurseForge. We're just going to go ahead and browse. I'm going to go to the latest game version, and then we're going to do up in the sky because it does not have a button here for a server pack. So what we're going to do is install. We're going to let that install. Once that's fully installed, we can go back to our mod packs. We can go on this and press open folder. And from there, we're going to go to our desktop and we're going to create a new folder. We're going to call it Up in the Sky Server. And go ahead and open that one as well. Drag both of these over here so you can see them. So this is the CurseForge pack that we just installed. So what we're going to want to do is go into the mods folder. We're just going to select everything that's here. We're going to copy it. And we're going to paste everything over here into a mods folder that we make. All right, now that we've got everything here, go ahead and X out of that, X out of that. Next step we're going to want to do, you're going to want to look over here and see what mod loader it's using. This one is using Forge 47.3.0. So we're going to open a web browser. We're going to go to the minecraftforge.net so that we can find that version. So I'm going to press show all versions. Then I'm going to, first I'm going to find out we're on 1.20.1. So let's go to 1.20.1. And then we're going to find 47.3.0. Once you found that, we're just going to do the installer. Let this finish, and once it's done, we'll press skip add at the top right. Once you've got that installed, I drag mine to the desktop. You can find it up here, or you can go to your downloads folder. We're going to go ahead and open that. We're going to press install server. We're going to browse, desktop, up in the sky server. Just press open, and we're going to press OK, and we're going to let this do its thing. Once everything's installed, you can go ahead and close this out. And then once you open this folder again, you're going to see a couple more things in here. First thing we're going to do is run.bat. We're just going to let this do its thing. It'll fail because we need to accept the EULA. So once you see it says press any key to continue, we can close that out. We'll find the EULA.txt, change this to true. Then we'll just file, save. Then we'll go ahead and run.bat again, just to make sure everything starts up correctly. And then it did fail, so we can go into our crash reports, and we can open up that crash report and see why it failed. Just go ahead and close all these out. So there was a mod loading that failed. More than likely that means that this is a client-side mod since there is not already a server version of this. So we're just going to try to go down here, find what failed. Looks like it's a mod called Oculus. So what we can do is we can go back to our mods folder and go find Oculus, and we can just delete that. Then we can go ahead and try to do it again. Go ahead and do that run.bat, and we'll see if it starts up this time. Perfect, everything is up and running. We can see that it did finish starting the server. So now we can just go ahead and exit out of the server because we don't need it just yet. And from here, we can go and fix up everything we want for the server. First thing we can open is the JVM arguments text. You can see XMX right here. This is the amount of RAM that it can use on the server. For this, I'm just going to leave it alone, leave it at 4, but you can add more if you need to. Second thing we're going to check out is the server properties text. From here, you can change things like allowing flight, which some mod packs do need. I do believe the angel ring is part of a mod pack, which allows you to create a flight, but if you do not have allow flight on, it will kick anybody from the server that uses it. A couple other things you can change in here is the difficulty of the server, but what we're going to focus on right now is we want to scroll down to where it says server IP and server port. So the server IP is going to be your computer's IP address that is running the server, not your public IP address. So to find your computer's IP address, what we can do is we can press the Windows key, R, and we can just type in CMD, press OK, and in here we're going to type in IP config, and then you're going to press enter. Once you do that, a bunch of things are going to pop up, but the one that we are interested in is going to be the one that says IPv4 address. So we can just go ahead and copy that out of here, paste it right there, and then 25565 is the default port that you can use with servers. So I'm just going to leave that alone, but you can change it if you want. Then we're going to save this. We can close out of that, and then we are ready to run the server. So I'll go ahead and run this again. Now that everything's up and running, the server should be ready to go. But just to make sure that the server is ready, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to a website called Open Port Checker, or canyouseme.org. In here, your public IP address is going to pop up as your IP. Don't give that out to anyone that you do not trust, as that is a vulnerability that could be used. Otherwise, I'm going to type in 25565, which is the server that I'm running currently, and I'm going to press check port. As you can see up here at the top, it does say success, which means my server is running. If I go and check the server, I might see a ping. Sometimes you do, sometimes you don't. Don't see one on here, that's all right. But now you're done. Server is up and running, and you're ready to invite your friends and play some multiplayer. Now, if you find a server that does have, we'll go to discover here, or sorry, browse. You can see some of these servers already have something called a server pack, and you can download these. And this is everything that you'll need already, as if like the one that we just made right now. So this will have instructions in it like a readme text. It'll tell you some common questions. This looks like it's one that's going to run on PowerShell. If you guys need a tutorial on how to run one of those, just let me know and I'll get that one going. But this will have everything that you need already in here. As you can see, it's got the mods, it's already got the start.bat, which is this PowerShell, so it's actually going to use the start.ps1 file, not the start.bat file. There's a couple of steps you have to do with PowerShell. So it's not the best example, but as you can see with the server, it's already got everything, so I don't have to install Forge or anything like that. But yeah, that's everything you needed to know for that. Thank you everyone for watching. Thanks for all the subscribers I've gotten lately. I made it way further than I ever thought I would. And if you like the video, just give it a like, give me a subscribe if you're willing. Send me some comments. I'll do my best to answer them if I can. I'm pretty busy throughout the days. Otherwise, have a good one.